But first, I want to check this out. It's an epic rap battle. I don't do the epic rap battles of history a whole lot on the main channel anymore. I've done a handful of them for the channel members, as a lot of you who are in the chat have seen. But yeah, I wanted to check out the King Henry VIII one. The deleted is weird. It's a very weird concept. But going from the King Henry VIII video to this, I think it might be fun. And he's facing Hillary Clinton. Did I say that already? Well, he's facing Hillary Clinton. I don't remember when this battle was supposed to be from initially. I think this definitely predates the 2016 election, so we're getting a bit of a different Hillary Clinton too, which should be fun. Having Henry VIII against like a politically powerful female leader. I guess I get the thing. All right, so I want to check this out. It's an update video mixed with like a deleted epic rap battle, so I skipped through that part. Is everything good? Everything good? Yeah, everything's good. So yeah, I would like to check it out. Let's get started.
Epic rap battles of history.
Oh, even the announcer is different. That's weird. Maybe it's like a demo announcer and they didn't do the full announcer thing yet. I think this is season 1, or it was meant for season 1.
Hillary Clinton versus Henry VIII.
I don't know who this is, but this looks more like what I would think of when I think of Hillary Clinton than the actual Hillary Clinton battle that we got to see, the Donald Trump one. This looks a little bit more like what I would expect from a Hillary Clinton in there. Like this one on the right, like that looks like her at a time. The Henry VIII, it's not exactly what I would think of for Henry VIII, but it'll work.
Clinton versus Henry VIII.
I am Henry VIII, King of England, Ireland, and Wales. You are a presidential candidate in a pantsuit who fails. Girls don't belong in politics. Too much stress. You should stay at home and wash the stains out of another lady's dress.
Dude, like it's so weird. Like it's something about the mixing. You can tell it's like not entirely finished. So I'm not gonna hate on that. I kind of get already why this didn't make the cut, but it is kind of interesting. Of course, the obvious misogyny has to go into this. If you're having Henry VIII face Clinton, you have to be as misogynistic as you can be. Wash the stains out of another woman's dress, Monica Lewinsky. That makes sense.
Tend to have separation issues with women. It's like their heads are the Pope and their necks the Church of England. Madam Secretary, hold my calls. I'm off for a walk, cause no one's beat you this bad since a swarthy man named Barack.
Okay, so this is after 2008. So yeah, Austin, it's at least 2009. Swarthy. That's an interesting descriptor there. I think that literally just means like black or just dark skinned. It might refer to like anybody with like darker than white skin. Oh god, that's awful. Yeah, but it was kind of amazing. Like everybody expected her to win in 08. Barack Obama was like weirdly charismatic, even if you don't like Obama, and like I don't love the guy. I have plenty of critiques of pretty much everybody who's been president in my lifetime. I think we all do as Americans, where we all have our things we're unsatisfied with, but like his charisma just kind of came out of nowhere.
Let's just get down to it. You done messed with the wrong Rodham. I'm about to tutor and boot it. You make more false accusations than Whitewater. It's not your wives' fault your balls keep making daughters.
I made that argument earlier. Her voice is like Yeah, that's the right voice to do for Hillary Clinton, but not the right voice to do for a rap battle. Does that make sense? It really does feel like it's just it was perfect for the character, but not perfect for the series that they do.
That whitewater. It's not your wives' fault your balls keep making daughters. Your country's the size of Ohio. You couldn't even beat Spain. I could defeat you with a grassroots email campaign. I'd eat you alive, but I'd probably never finish. You're so fat your body could feed a whole freaking village.
I'm big.
Yeah, that it's not like when you go from the other Hillary Clinton rap battle, that one's like that one was killer. It's one of the well, this is the original one, but when you go from the Donald Trump one, that one was killer. That was one of the best verses I'd ever heard in an epic rap battle. But this one, yeah, I see the problem.
Because I'm God's appointed
Still
vessel.
kinda cool.
The only way you could beat me is if maybe we wrestled. I mean, come on. Does it any wonder why you can't keep your man at home? The only thing getting blown is Bill's saxophone.
The maybe we wrestle thing, I think that might be an actual reference to like WWE, because like at the time when the primaries were going on, I was watching WWE a whole ton. I was a committed wrestling fan, still am. Not super committed. I tune in and out. But they had they had segments where the presidential candidates would come in and do these like mini vignette speech things, and they would just be full of really bad references to wrestling stuff. Like they really insulted the fans' intelligence with that one, and then they ended up basically having Hillary and Bill Clinton cosplayers come in and wrestle like an who was supposed to be an Obama lookalike. Neither of them looked right, but Obama comes out doing an impression of The Rock, and Hillary comes out doing an impression of Hulk Hogan, and it's weird. I did like the pun that they did for Barack, though. He's like, "Can you smell what Barack is cooking?" Because The Rock's intro is, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?" So that's fun.
You couldn't even handle the goods that I'm selling. I'm more powerful than Oprah.
And more handsome than Ellen.
Don't you interrupt me, you chauvinist prick. You put the needs of your country behind the whims of your dick. I'll banish you back to your own Tower of London, baby. You can tell him Henry VIII got spanked by the First Lady.
Whole war! Poster!
This is very much a product of the first season. I find like the first season is a little funky sometimes. Some of them are better than others. They got amazing over time. But yeah, this might have flown back then though. I don't know. It might have still done all right if they did put it out. I admire that they made the decision not to, despite the fact that it still probably would have gotten like crazy views. I always admire when everybody like really commits to the quality of their content. So like I'm down with that. That was really cool. So that was not something I actually was sure if I was going to check out or not. But like going from the King Henry VIII thing, I kind of enjoyed that. That was cool.